certainly a driver that knows how to win championships, knows how to win races, and he's got the Aussie sporting ethic deeply etched into his psyche, and he knows how to handle pressure. Fernando Alonso, thinking perhaps about that incident yesterday which cost him time. He can hear this, he probably doesn't want to hear about that, Fernando, but many fans out there brought a whole new look and flavour to Ferrari, and what a win for him at Monza in front of Ferrari's home crowd. That's something that every Ferrari driver would want to achieve, and Fernando achieved it in his first year with the team. And still you can see how wet it is there, and a lot of the decision-making process that Neil spoke about, the science of Formula One, so carefully mapped out, now faces the element of raw sport. And raw sport could be a driver hitting a curb too hard, or brushing a wall, or it could be damp offline, and that can really change the way you approach a practice session.
A lot of people expressing surprise at the completion of the first two practice sessions yesterday, which you alluded to earlier, Bob, about how little evaporation there was of the moisture on the road. No wind, high humidity, high temperatures, so it's just tending to sit there. And it's possibly the reason why practice 2 was so busy. I can't recall ever seeing practice 2 look so energetic. From the minute the clock struck 0, we had 60 minutes of almost qualifying-like intensity, and then everybody went to heavy fuel rehearsal. So they lost a lot of track time in practice 1, and the weather pattern's been very similar here for the last 4 days that I've been here, so the expectation is that I guess it was going to be the same for this practice 3 tonight, so it became a very important session.
Well, just can we actually out on circuit at the moment? You can almost sort of predict that it's going to be someone like Kamui who will go out while everybody else won't. But he needs the mileage around this circuit, doesn't know the track well at all, and so it's good for him to get out there and get some mileage underway. He said he found it hot yesterday, that's one, but he likes the track. The bumps aren't too bad, made a few mistakes, and
Needs your uncle.
Yeah, just needs a few more laps. So he's out there. So it's Lucas Di Grassi.
On the subject of bumps, there's been significant resurfacing. 40% of this track has been resurfaced between turn 3 and turn 7, between turn 14 and turn 19. Changes also to the chicane at turn 10. Contact with the road on the run up to turn 7 at the peak speeds that we saw this time last year and in 2008. So congratulations to the organisers who have made significant gains there. Some of the drivers commenting on the varying grip levels, however, around the circuit, because we've got a mix of new and old road surfaces to contend with, but it is definitely smoother.
And they've done a nice job with the aesthetics of the circuit as well. There's more colour in the circuit, in the curves, in the walls. Not particularly useful, all that paint in the wet, and I think that's one of the reasons that everybody's taking it so carefully now with the wet offline. But the circuit in immaculate shape. It looks, this is almost the US Masters of Formula One now. There's a beautiful patch of tarmac.
Kobayashi comes straight back in again. Lucas Di Grassi is still out there. Lucas Di Grassi just one session yesterday, of course, because Jerome D'Ambrosio took over his car for one session, so Di Grassi just had the second session. He's pleased with the achieved, but he still has balance issues, so he wants to sort those out.
Issue, I would think. Is that not the case, Neil? Because you're never going to get the car right until you've got the grip level, and I think it's almost a platitude now to say that you have a balance problem, because who doesn't?
Yeah, and it's sometimes just a case of making the